Hi everybody, this is Claudio Martinez and I'm here to show you how to do questions 3 and 4 on the exam 1 practice problems. So here I have the slide printed out just for so we can see these charts really easily. And let's look at what the question is asking us. Question 3 is asking us to fill in the missing values in the relative and cumulative frequency charts below, the shaded cells. So here if you look at my work, we're going to do the relative frequency first. So here you have the percentages, and what that is that's the percentage of the data when you divide the frequency by the total frequency of all the frequencies added up. So here what we're trying to find is the relative frequency for the weight from 351 to 400 pounds. So that bin, I guess you would call it if you're making a histogram. So we know that all those percentages have to add up to 100%. So what I did here is I added up 1.11, 2.22, and 33.33. And you get 36.66. Now those are the values that we were given. So if you subtract 36.66 from 100, you'll get 63.34. Another way to check your work is by taking the total number of frequencies, which is 90, and dividing it by what we have for 351 to 400, which is 57. So you do that and you get 0.633, which, as you know, if you make it a percent, would be 63.3, which is about exactly what we got there. So that's for the relative frequency. Now the cumulative frequency, as we move over here, the cumulative frequency, the way you want to look at that is you're adding up each of the bins before to the upcoming bin. So here it starts off with 1, which is, as you see over here, what we originally had. Then as you can see here, the next bin has a frequency of 2. So over here the cumulative frequency would be 3, which is 2 plus 1. So if you're going to look at what we have in this bin that says less than 350 pounds, you have 30. So you're just going to add 30 to what you had before, which is 3, and you should get 33. Now another way to check your work is you're going to want to go back and look at what you have in that last bin, in the 351 to 400 pounds, which is 57. So if you add 33 to 57, you get 90, which is what we have at the end there. Now moving on to number 4. Number 4 is asking you, with respect to the distribution represented in the charts above, which measure of center is the smallest? Now, as we look at this distribution, most of our values are going to be to the right side of the distribution, meaning where we have a large representation of our values, meaning that we should get a distribution that looks something like this. It's a crude drawing, but what it is a left-tailed distribution, left-skewed distribution. And what we know about this is, just by kind of memorization, we know that this is what the mean, median, and mode should look like. The mode is going to be our largest number here. It's the most represented number. The median is going to be somewhere in between, and the mean is going to be the smallest number. So by knowing that fact and knowing that this is a left-tailed distribution, we would know that the answer is A, that the mean is going to be the smallest measure of center here. Well, that's it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.